Hey guys, um, so I'm finally starting with my baking and tasting my own baking, and I thought of trying eclairs today. So first things first, you the ingredients that I'll be needing to make the pastry cream. It's kind of like a custard. So you got like 1 tablespoon of butter, um, 1/3 cup of corn flour, 1/3 cup of sugar, 4 eggs. Ignore the broken egg yolk. Well, not 4 eggs, it's 4 egg yolks. So, vanilla essence. I use essence. I think the recipe that I use vanilla extract, but I had vanilla essence. So yeah, and this is 2 cups of fresh milk. Yeah, those are the ingredients that I need to make the pastry cream, and I'll get started on that. So I'll take the eggs first and just put it there. Oh god, that looks messy. And then I'll be putting, let me get this, putting the sugar. Put the sugar there. Was it the sugar? Yes, the sugar. Okay. And then you sort of need to whisk it and gently and keep whisking till it kind of becomes pale yellow. So yeah, I'll be whisking for a while. So I've been whisking, and my arm is about to break off, but it's kind of thick, right? But I think it needs to be more pale. And yeah, my arm is worth it. But then again, it's worth it. So whisk, 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 whisk. See? Well, I think it could be paler. I think the lighting is bad. Anyway, it was quite like kind of like a dark orange, the egg yolk. Now the color is like this, but I'll keep whisking for a little bit more. So let me pause it. So I'll be adding the cornstarch now. Like slide right in there. Why does it get stuck to the bowl though? Okay, that's that. So now to gently whisk it. It's sort of, you can see, right? It's pale yellow. So be gently whisking so that I don't make a mess in the kitchen. Whisk, whisk, whisk. So yeah, basically you put the cornstarch now, whisk it well, like mix it up, right? And then you put the milk to the 2 cups of milk in the pan and let it simmer. So when it simmers, take like 1/3 of the milk and pour it to this egg yolk mixture. Mix it up. Then put it into the pan and mix it up. Like whisk it again. I'm sweating. My arms are hurting. Good arm workout since I don't go to the gym. Anyway, so yeah, mix it up. Add it to the milk. Whisk that up, and you sort of bring it to a boil and keep stirring so it becomes like a nice creamy custard. So I took the milk and I put it into this pan. Now I'm gonna put it to simmer. So the milk is in the stove. I'm waiting for it to simmer. Ooh, it's simmering. Or is it boiling? I don't know. Okay, anyway, I added like 1/3 of the milk, and I'm gently whisking it, mixing it all up. It's not thick anymore. So yeah, just whisk it up, and then I just have to add it to the pan. So I've kind of knocked off the stove. I've mixed 1/3 of the milk. Now I need to put it into the pot, right? So I'll be doing that. I shouldn't be looking at the camera. Just stick fast so that it doesn't get curdled. Oh, it's dripping. Wait. spatula. That's what you got spatulas for. Scrape everything so that you don't waste any of the eggs, the sugar, the corn flour. That's my dog. So, give it a good stir. And then I'll be putting on the stove back on. So yeah, let me show you how it looks. I have to keep stirring in the heat so that it doesn't get curdled up, and sort of bring it to a boil. Then it'll be all thick. Look, it's getting gently. Well, I don't know, I keep saying gently, but look. Ooh, keep stirring. So I can't really stir while videoing, but this is the kind of consistency you need. Yeah. So I'll be whisking it till it's hot, right? And then, oh, can you see? Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? There you go. So it's like a really nice thick cream, right? So look, it's not lumpy or anything. See, it's a nice consistency. Now what you gotta do is just whisk it up, and then I'll be adding my vanilla essence. 1 teaspoon or 2? I don't know. I better check on that. But yeah, maybe 1 teaspoon, and then whisk it, and then need to allow it to cool down for a while. And when it's cool, you add the butter into it and sort of mix it up with a spatula, and then I'll show you the rest. I'll pause the video. So it's kind of cooled down a little bit. Now I'll be putting it in, wait, let me show you. Just a glass bowl that I've got. I'll be putting, you can see it. Oh, I'm showing the wrong way. Look at that. Super creamy. Damn. So the rest I'll just take it from the spatula, yeah? Just clean up the spatula so that none of the other yucky things come. Okay. So yeah, the spatula, just scoop out the rest. Don't leave anyone behind. Oh, it's nice. The rest I'll keep for me. So, can you see? That's the cream. I'll let it cool for a few minutes, and then I'll add the straw, mix it up, and then what you gotta do with is take you get this cling film, right? You put it and press it so that there's no way for air or anything to get into it, and just let it like set it aside for 10 minutes, right? Okay, so I'm gonna start with the choux pastry, and for the choux pastry, these are the ingredients that I'll be using. Let me show you. So yeah, 100 mils of milk, 100 mils of water, 4 eggs, 80 grams of butter, I'm using margarine, and half a teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of sugar, and 1 cup of sifted flour. And you need a pan and a wooden spoon. So first off, I'll be putting the milk into this pan. And the water, stop that, and then wait up, sugar and salt, or the butter or a straw, if you will. Wait, I can't. So I managed to put the extra into the pan. Now I just need to put the stove on and sort of melt all of these ingredients together. So yep, I'll let it melt and then I'll show you the next step. So it's all melted. You can see there's a tiny knob of margarine that has not melted as yet. So I'll let it melt and then we'll be adding the flour. So I took it off the stove and then I'll be adding the flour. Ooh. Yep. Gently mix it. Okay, let me just mix it up. So I mix it up and it's kind of like lumpy. Now I put it back on the stove and I need to sort of mix it up on a low flame and cook the flour. So they tell me in the recipe, they ask you to sort of cook it for like good 1 to 2 minutes and just mix it up. Making eclairs will give you like a good arm workout. My arms are hurting. I shouldn't be complaining, but yeah. So yeah. Ooh. Sugar paste is coming up well. I didn't put into like a high heat. Why is there flour here? Okay, anyway. So cook this dough for. It's kind of like a dough. The sugar paste is kind of like a dough, right? A pastry dough, I guess. So yeah, just cooking it up. The heat for 1 more minute till I can see, like, let me show you. Can you see it should come together like this and the bottom should be brown. It's hard to mix, but it should come like this. So now what I'm going to do is the pastry dough is sort of done, right? I'm going to put it into this bowl that I've kept. Just dump it here. That's gonna come. And as you can see, yep, it's here. And these pretty eggs, I'll be putting one at a time and gently folding it into this choux pastry. So I'll be putting one egg. Ooh, too much. Give it a side. It's kind of hard to mix on this grill-like thing. Let me just move it up here. Yeah. So gently fold the mix into this batter. It's kind of hard, then you gotta keep doing it. Making weird sounds, right? Okay. I'm not really tall. I've just placed the phone in an awkward position. So yeah. So I've made the choux pastry using the 4 eggs. Now I took a big jug because I don't have a tall one. I put the piping bag inside that. Now I need to put the choux pastry into it. So I'll do that and then I'll show you how I'm gonna make the. So I line the tray that I'm gonna use to bake with wax paper, and this is my piping bag. So I'm gonna start piping. Damn, I suck at this. Oh, that was too tiny. That looks weird. Wait. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it be. I'll pipe bigger ones. The first one looks ugly. I was about to swear, so sorry about that. Let me show you my weird looking shoe page. So that was like my first error. Looks weird. These look a bit decent compared to the first one. So I'll just keep piping until I finish this mixture. I'm not using a nozzle because I didn't really have a nozzle with a bigger opening. So, oh my god, these look weird. Yeah, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. They said you can make 16 out of it, like 14 to 16. How much did I say? 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 13. So yeah, so I can make 14. There's one more. Probably make like a miniature one. I'll just make a circle. Yeah. That's gonna look weird. Kind of looks like a turd. Shouldn't be saying that foot, but yeah, that looks weird. So yeah, I finished using all the choux pastry. Now I just need to pop it into the oven. I've finished piping the choux pastries. These are the choux pastries and the weird looking turd. Now I need to dust some icing sugar onto it, and then I have to pop it in the oven, which has been preheated for around 10 minutes at 180 degrees, right? So hold up. Yeah, so I've popped it in the oven and you can see it. Can you see it? There you can see all the looking weird turds inside, and I dusted the icing sugar on top of it. So I have to bake it for 10 minutes, and once 10 minutes are done, I need to open it and put like a wooden spoon so that I have a bit of like a centimeter of space for the steam to go out. And the whole cooking process is 40 minutes. So for the first 10 minutes you close it, and after the first 10 minutes are done, you need to put a wooden spoon and let the steam go out of it and bake it for the 30 minutes, the rest of the 30 minutes like that. I'll be making the chocolate ganache. I'm not really making a chocolate ganache because I'm not using whipping cream. Forgot to buy it, and I like it darker, less creamier. So all I'm gonna do is double boil these dark chocolates that I have. Just break it into bits. Just this some that I had in the fridge. Just breaking it into. So they've asked us to make have like 200 grams of chocolate. So yeah, let me show you what I use. I'm using all dark chocolate, right? This is some half open one that I had, and there's another one, just 54%. You can use any kind of chocolate that you like. So I'm just tearing it apart. Ooh, just broke. Oh, it's breaking in tiny pieces. Don't have to. So I'm just putting approximately 200 grams. 200 grams, right? Yeah. not 2 grams. So it's alright if you want to put a bit more. It's just a topping. I'm not gonna put too much, otherwise not be too much, because you know we'll make sure I take everything, right? Yeah, so that this is the balance. Let me show you. So I'm basically double boiling the dark chocolate that I have, and once it's double boiled, I will like stir it up a little bit and keep it to cool down. Once it's cooled down, once the choux pastries are ready, I will show you what I'm going to do next. So I've taken the chocolate out. It's nicely melted. I'm just gonna stir it a little bit more and let it cool down. So this will be a chocolate ganache, which will be the topping on top of the eclair. I think it's now time for us to take the eclairs out of the choux pastry out of the oven. So I'm in the final stage. I have taken the pastries out. I have let the steam go out of it, and now I just need to pipe the pastry cream into this piping bag and then fill the eclairs, the pastries with it, and then dunk it in the dark chocolate. So I will do that and show you the final product. So I thought I'll show you how I'm piping the, it's really nice, kind of like comes out like that way. Just smoothing it out with a butter knife later on. Just do one more. I need to fill it again. Just piping it. Yeah, so I just need to smoothen it out. So basically I'm filling it, and then I need to like smoothen it out with the butter knife. Yep, I am exhausted. Okay, so like this why I don't bake very often, because I get tired, but I think it looks good. Let me show you. Doesn't it look good? Oh, look at that chocolate goodness. So yeah, I will be trying it out and let's see how it is. So which I don't want to eat too much because I'll get pimples, but all of them are big. Okay, I'll just try this one in the corner. Just this thing. Let's see how it is. It's good. Chocolatey and creamy. If I had to make a complaint, I mean, if there is something that I should have improved on, God, I have chocolate all over me. It would be the pastry should have been a bit more crispy. Maybe because I took time with the whole videoing and doing it. I think because of that the crispiness kind of went off, but then it's quite airy and like, you know, you can see the cream went out well. It's so good. I think it'll be better in the fridge. Keep in the fridge to chill. God, I have a lot of chocolate on me. Well, it's chocolatey. I'm just gonna chuck this inside my mouth. I'm not gonna chocolate all over me, but it's so good. Not to toot my own horn, but it's really nice. The recipe that I followed was, I got chocolate in my teeth. So yeah, the recipe that I followed was one of my favorite YouTubers, Home Cooking Adventure is her handle. So I followed her eclair recipe, and if you follow it to the like exact same way as she has done it, you can get the same way. Only thing that I did different to her recipe was that I didn't use whipping cream. One thing is I kind of forgot to buy it, so that's on me. But then again, I like it a bit more bitter, since it's a sweet pastry, so I prefer the chocolate sort of on a darker note. So yeah, I think I did well. So I'll just pop this in the fridge, and thank you for joining me. Bye.